This 18 months journey has been really amazing and a very changing experience for the organization. When we started the journey, we did not realize there would be so many changes that would take place in the organization. To just give you an idea of how many changes we have gone through, I'll start listing them slowly. First of all, we converted our stores to a completely visual store. Our stores was the biggest problem in our organization. We could not purchase on time, or we would purchase in excess and we would not know that there was so much excess lying. So during the 1S blast, we realized that we had 40 lakhs of non-moving inventory which we removed out of the stores, and as of date right now we have around only 2 lakhs left. Because of this 40 lakhs non-moving inventory that we identified, for nearly 2 months, 3 months, our purchase went down to hardly 10% of the regular purchase. Another thing in converting to visual stores is stock taking was an annual affair. On 31st March, that too it would take like a week to sort out the items. There were 3 people involved in taking the stocks every time. Right now we have a checklist system through which I could know my stock on a daily basis, and that stock taking hardly takes 5 to 10 minutes. This is possible just because we implemented the kanban system, through which we also managed to implement the FIFO. We set stock levels in our organization where purchasing has become a very mechanical work, and the purchase person was replaced by a very mechanical system. So you didn't need an experienced person to do the purchase anymore. Another thing we benefited a lot through our lean journey was reduction in lead time. Earlier our lead times from the day we got an order to the time we dispatched the material was around 15 to 20 days, even for standard material. Now we are being able to do it within 2 to 3 days, depending on the processing speed and things. This was possible because of the training we received in VSM, where we realized that most of our time, most of our lead time was increased because assembly was given outside. We used to outsource. We had around 14 vendors where we outsourced our assembly. We've got the process in-house now. We bought a pick and place machine. We changed the whole layout of the company. We went into single piece flow, wherein we managed to now reduce the lead time by 85%. The stores and the layout change has been a major takeaway from the lean management journey. Another thing was the Haijunka board and the standard planning system that we implemented. Earlier our planning was ad hoc. Actually, I would not call it planning at all. It was just the calls we received and we would process that material. Now we've gone to a specific standard plan, which we kind of achieved by tabulating 3 to 4 years data of sales, where we identified and classified our products into MTS, that stands for made to stock, and MTO, that stands for made to order. So made to stock should be always available. So if the customer places an order, the delivery is to be sent that evening if possible. We are trying to achieve it. So far we've reduced it to 3 to 4 days now, and in the future we will be able to give it within the same day. Whereas made to order, we are now delivering it in 7 to 15 days, which we also want to reduce to around 4 to 5 days. So our production system is in a cell unit production. Each cell has been given a standard plan, which is derived from the MTS data that we have got. So the weekly plan is put up in front of every table. So they know their targets, they know what they have to produce, and that brings me to the fact that earlier we were doing around 70 units per cell. Now that production has gone to 170 units a cell. That is an increase of around 58%, I would say. Not only the achievement of 58% was through various things like having Kaizens. We implemented various Kaizens like the HV and burn-in jigs, where we reduced our cycle time by around 84%. We used to take HV and burn-in for single units, which would the setup and changeover would take around 80 seconds per charger. Now it has reduced to 10 seconds per charger. Various Kaizens helped us to improve our productivity. I wouldn't want to list so many of them which helped us, but the process of lean got our focus on these Kaizens. We were doing this business earlier also, but we never thought of these Kaizens, of how we could improve our productivity by doing these simple things. So I think lean opened our mind to various things in the organization which we ourselves could achieve just by getting us to focus on these issues.